What's going on, guys? Back with another late night discussion. Um, I want to talk about how nowadays women have an unrealistic. Um, they just have delusional views on things. I was thinking to myself that an average lifestyle is just not enough. Um, it's sad how an average lifestyle used to be enough for men back in the day. They could be married, you know they could have just an average job or whatnot, have a wife, children, and everything would work out fine. That's how it was back in the day. That's what I had to understand. An average salary, it used to be good long time ago, but in 2024 an average salary is just it's laughable now. It's crazy how social media and how rap videos have brainwashed women until the point to where an average salary is just not enough anymore. Um, a man with a skilled trade is not enough. Um, a man with a skilled trade is actually looked down upon nowadays. Is this this just goes to show you where the world is going, and this is why I try not to look at older men who have wives and a family, because they're from a different era where having a skill, having just a mundane job, having just an average salary was enough back then. Nowadays, you got young women, they look down on mechanics, they look down on plumbers, they look down on skilled workers. Just a man with the average job, an average income, that is no longer impressive to the average woman nowadays. An average salary, that was good enough back in the day. That's why you have a lot of these older men who've been married and they raised their children and everything was fine. But with the rise of social media and the way things are nowadays, um, things have taken a whole nother turn. A lot of women, they feel like you got to be a CEO of a company. They want the high class lifestyle. That's what women want. Um, and the average man is not a multimillionaire. The average man is not a CEO of a big corporation. Uh, you know, the average man just can't compete. An average salary, I used to think an average salary was decent, but it's not enough. It's not impressive to the average woman nowadays. If you're not, if you're not wealthy, if you're not rich, they're not even trying to look at you. It's crazy how it's gotten to that point. And I blame social media. I blame the rap music that played a big role. Um, you look at Instagram, it's like everybody is wealthy. It's like everybody is living on top of the world. And in reality, it's not really like that. Um, I wish that I was a part of that old era where just the average salary was enough, because that generation, they had it easy. They had it very, very easy. And I blame inflation. Part of the reason to why things are the way they are too. But nowadays, the average man just can't compete. And it's terrible how an average salary is not enough. The a minimalistic lifestyle is just not enough. And in all honesty, I don't think many people want a minimalist type of lifestyle. because I know for myself, I know the lifestyle that I secretly desire. I believe everybody secretly wants a taste of the high life, whether they want to admit it or not. Um, it's just terrible how women now, they want a wealthy type of man. They want a man that can afford Hermes bags and trips to Saint Tropez, France, and trips to Monaco. They want a man who's living high off the hog for real. And the average man is just not living like that. And when you hear women saying they don't want skilled workers, that lets you know the dilemma that we're facing. And I see why people used to tell me that an average salary was not enough. I'm thinking about the old days, my grandparents' era, these older gentlemen. An average salary was good enough for them back in their era. But an average salary is not good enough in 2024. You got to have some serious dough. You got to be a rich man, because that's the lifestyle that these women, they want a rich man. When you have women saying they want a man that make $300K a year, I didn't realize, a dude said it years ago that I was on the phone with. He said that what did he say years ago? He said that you have to be rich. A dude I talked to years ago, he said you got to be rich for these women. And it's the truth. Women don't want average salary earning men. I thought guys were exaggerating when they used to talk about how women don't want average salary men. They don't want average salary men. They want high rollers. They want big ballers. It's real. I didn't realize how crucial it is, but it's real. And the average man just can't compete. The average man can't afford Bottega Veneta bags and, trips to the Maldives. The average man cannot afford that, but that's what these women want. And if you a man with an average salary, these women feel like you poor. That's what I'm seeing now. Back in the day, women used to look at a man with a decent career as good enough. A solid career is just not enough. A job is not enough for the average woman nowadays. They want a man with some serious dough. 70,000 a year, that's not impressive to the average woman anymore. And I feel 70K is a good salary, but that's just not impressive to these women nowadays. They want big ballers. They want the Hermes lifestyle. That's what these women want. And as social media, continues to spread its message, it's only going to get worse. It's just only going to get worse. And I feel this is why a lot of guys are going to be single and alone too, because when you have women not even wanting an average salary, when an average salary becomes laughable, that's why a lot of dudes are going to be alone, because the standard is just through the roof. I couldn't believe it when I've seen videos of women saying they want a man that earns $500,000 a year. Where on earth does the average man make that? No man makes $500,000 a year. Come on now. But I didn't realize how crucial it was. I used to think, I'm thinking from an old person's perspective. I used to think that an average salary was feasible. An average salary is not enough to impress. It's just not enough for the average woman nowadays. Women don't want men with average salaries. They want the high class life. They want a man that's a big CEO, rolling in dough, wealthy. But I mean, and it's really dawning upon me to, you know, this is even more a reason to why guys are going to be alone, because of stuff like this. I mean, this crap is ridiculous. It makes absolutely no freaking sense whatsoever that you got women's standards like this. But, you know, blame it on social media, blame it on the rap music, because the average man just can't compete nowadays. When you got a woman saying that she doesn't even want an electrician, electricians make great money. That's a solid profession. I mean, it's getting ugly out here. But let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next presentation. This has been another late night discussion. Have a good one.